Ahoy Internet, it's Chris here on day 15 of Making Comics, where I dedicate at least 30 minutes a day to working on my own creator-owned projects, no matter what sort of gets in my way, whether it be work or personal life and all that sort of jargon. So today, like I said yesterday, I was going to be working on some layouts for the next few pages of The Legend of Rock. Kind of went a bit overboard today and did more layouts than I expected. Spent about an hour or so working on them. So as you can see here, this is page 6. Having watching a few of the Making Comics videos of Scott Serkland and Kevin Cross. There are a few others I want to get through as well, but those are the two I've been checking out recently. They're really loose when they do their page layouts, so it's something I've never really done before. I used to do them quite tight and never really leave them open for interpretation, so I've been trying to work on that and just have some really loose stuff. Here's page 6, as you can see. Tried to keep it quite loose at the start and started getting a little bit tighter with details and stuff towards the bottom there, but still quite loose. Nothing there that you can sort of really tell exactly what's going on. So it's still sort of out of context there. Also trying to keep the panels a little bit dynamic and with the angles and close-ups, and at least one full body shot there at the top as well. So that's page 6. I'll show you what else I've done. So we go page 7 over here. Ta-da! Magic. So again, trying a few different layouts here. Trying some round panels. I'm not sure if I'll keep that. I'm not really feeling super comfortable with it, but again, having to play around. Again, keeping it really simple. There's a village shot here, so I just sort of threw in a few little buildings and stuff, and I'll really build up on that. I'll probably change that a lot once I do actually come to this panel, because I'm not really comfortable with how this is looking. This just gives me a rough idea once I actually come around to doing this page, which will be in a couple of weeks' time. But pretty much just sort of gives me the overall feel. A few really far out shots as well, just so I can really focus on the background and what sort of show people what the world looks like from the perspective of the characters. So here we've got a big forest shot, and here we've just got some farmland, a little bit of country land in the background there, and all the way in the back there is a little castle. So again, this will sort of be developed on over time, and really sort of trying to play on the sort of World of Warcraft style of Westfall for this sort of little area. For any of you who used to play, probably sort of what this area is going to end up looking like. And again, this probably a bit more of the Stranglethorn Vale, really deep dark forests and mountains in the background and stuff. So that was page 7, and I'll show you the last page I managed to get a bit of work done on. This is page 8 again. So now I've really simplified the pages and how everything looks. Again, this is a few shocked faces, just so I remember what's going on there. Sometimes I do mix up the panels and that from the script. So this here was actually meant to be 2 panels, but I decided that those 2 panels were pretty unnecessary and I could just fit all the information into one. Again, I did try to do it down here, but it didn't work quite well, but I think this will work a lot better. Trying to keep the pages also interesting. Most of these pages have at least 6 panels, and I feel really restricted with how I can lay those out. So if I get a chance to at least join the 2, just to change the layout a bit, I'm going to go for it, because otherwise there's not really a lot I can do with that, and I feel like I'm just cramming too much information into one page, which I don't really like. That's definitely something that we're going to work on in later issues. This issue is completely mapped out and scripted, so just sort of going to have to go with the flow and just try and fix that up as I'm going with the drawing of it. But for the next couple of issues, hopefully sort of lay down on the panels and use more of the imagery to express what's happening. Being that this is an all ages comic and kids read it, I don't want to be too crazy text heavy, but at the same time, I'd rather be, packing this with, a couple of extra word bubbles rather than having to do 2 panels there, because then it's just too much. I feel, and I'd rather let the pictures do the work there. So that's what I managed to do today. I've got a little bit of client work on again at the moment. I thought I was all in the clear, but a job that I'd organised a few weeks ago finally popped back up, which is good because that's going to help me pay off a little bit of debt as well. So I'm going to get onto that for the rest of the night. And then tomorrow again I'll get straight back onto page 6, tighten up the pencils and hopefully get started on the line art, and again more client work. And if I get a chance, I've got a lot of Kill the Hero stuff to do as well. So it's looking to be a busy week, unfortunately. I thought it was going to be a bit more relaxed, but now that commission job's come through, yeah, it's going to make things a little bit tighter. So we'll see how we go. Alright guys, hope you all had a good day/night, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for day 16. Good night. Bye.